Hey guys, it's FitzBlitz here with another episode of ROH Standing Ground. I was going to say Proving Ground then, but no, that's something else. Anyway, this is episode 8. This is episode 8. And we're in a different region this time around because I couldn't be able to set it, so I was like, flip it. We're in the Northwest, and in the pre-show match, we have Josh Woods versus Ken Carson. I used a local guy last week, so I decided why not just do it again. It's a little bit easier than just throwing your own guys out. So on the pre-show match, Josh Woods defeated Ken Carson in 1 minute and 35 seconds. Squash match, basically just a show of some of Woods' cool moves, I guess. I don't know. So. Anyway, sorry, I thought something was coming in there. To ignore anything in you hear in the background. Sorry about that. Josh Woods got a 26, while Carson got a 33. 31E plus. Cool, moving on. I do want to push Josh Woods because I just don't have anything for him right now. So yeah, I don't know. Darby Allin defeated Kip Sabian in a first round matchup in the top prospect tournament in 7 minutes 3 seconds with a coffin drop. Darby Allin, I think he's cool. And Kip Sabian, I also think he's cool. And he recently just got announced for AEW's Double or Nothing, so that was pretty cool. But he spelled his name wrong, which kind of annoyed me because he's cool. But you know. Anyway, regardless of that, Darby Allin got 38, 37 for Kip Sabian. Pretty good, pretty equal. 41D, pretty good for those two. Not too bad at all. The winner will face the winners of David Starr and Myron Reed, which will happen next week. And in the second round, we also have Timothy Thatcher versus Ray Owers. So, Lifeblood come to the ring to hold a celebration. Mark Caston says, this is the beginning of the glory days of Ring of Honor. Lifeblood bringing in the 6-man titles is just a start. And for us, as soon as Juice and Finley get their shot at the tag team titles, we're all sure they can bring it home. And all Tenille needs is one last shot at the women's title, as Kelly Klein won't be so lucky the second time around. Tracy Williams then gets on the mic and he says, that's right, soon Lifeblood will have many of the divisions on lock and bring Honor back to ROH. The Kingdom interrupt Lifeblood. Cool. Matt Taven says, let's skip the nonsense. We want our rematch right now so we can stop your little Honor crap. They're not too fond of the whole bringing Honor back to ROH, so they're like, yo, no, we don't want this. We want our titles back right now. Let's do it. Tracy Williams says, well, actually, Bully Ray informed us that it'll be Bandino versus TK Orion tonight. So, as they're both here, why don't we get straight into that? So 25E for that little segment there, setting up Bandino versus TK Orion. And in the match, Bandino defeats TK Orion by pinfall, 49 by Bandino and 38 for TK Orion. 47D, pretty decent match, so yeah, that's pretty it. That was alright, I guess. And after the match, the Kingdom beat Lifeblood into the mat after TK Orion's loss to Bandino. So yeah, just a post-match attack, I guess, because they're bitter that they lost their titles and they just lost that singles match. So they attack them, not honouring the Code of Honor, I guess it's called. 39D- for that there. Backstage, we see Matt Sydal talking, and he says, "Since returning to ROH, I have met one of the most ratty people in the business, and that's saying something. That man is our world champion, Mart Skull. Yes, Mart Skull. Marty Skull. I thought I spelled Skull wrong. That's great. Along with his beefed up henchmen, they poison this company. As number one contender to the title, my sole goal is to defeat Marty and bring the legacy of the Ring of Honor World title or championship back to where it belongs." That's basically just a promo of him hyping his matchup with Marty Skull at the anniversary show where he challenges for the world title, and what was it? He basically promises he wants to bring back the legacy of the title, and Marty Skull is replenishing that legacy, I guess. 40 D minus, pretty good. Not great, but whatever. So next we have a fatal four-way between Jay Briscoe, Beretta, Rush, and Willie Mack. In a decent match, Rush defeated them all in 12 minutes and 5 seconds. Rush defeated Willie Mack by pinfall with a Lalanzo. I can say it right this time. Willie Mack was the weak link. How I see this is that Jay Briscoe and Beretta, because they're feuding in the tag title feud at the moment, they were brawling outside. Well, Rush takes advantage of them being distracted by each other. They're like up on the ramp, brawling with each other and whatnot. He hits a Lalanza on Willie Mack and picks up the win, whilst those two are, busy fighting each other. So yeah, big win for Rush, yeah, really big win. 61 for Jay, Brett 53, 56 for Rush, nice, and 37 for Willie Mack. 58 C minus, really, really good match. Very happy with that. And our main event is PJ Mack defeating Dalton Castle with a pinfall, 450 splash. Heyman did some really good work. They have good chemistry. Oh, great chemistry even, so that's great. Dalton Castle 39, not so good. PJ Black with 48, pretty decent rating for him, but not so good for Dalton Castle. 47D, that's a big win for PJ Black there as his push continues. And post-match we see Bully Ray come out. I've got to give it to you, PJ. Give it to you, PJ. That was an impressive win against a former ROH World Champion in Dalton Castle. So I've decided to give you a chance at ROH's anniversary when you face CMLL Sensation Dragon Lee. So yeah, let's confirm PJ Black will take on Dragon Lee at the anniversary show. That should be great. High, fast-paced, high-intensity action for you there. 48 D plus for that segment. Let's see how this show did. We want to be in those 50s, but it still increased our popularity. 49 D plus. Not so good, but it's not terrible either. So, what can you do? Pretty decent stuff. Pushing PJ Black, announcing that match. Continuing the 6-man tag title feud, advancing the top prospect tournament with Darby and Rush getting a huge fatal 4-way victory there for his little push he's getting, because he's just getting pretty good ratings. I'm not too familiar with CMLL and their guys and Rush and stuff like that. I know Dragon Lee because he did that New Japan stuff and Ring of Honor stuff as well before. When he feuded with Takahashi, he was fantastic. I can't wait until he gets back. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please leave a like and leave a comment on what you thought of the video. Peace out.